Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thomas Cousins here from UrbanX in Paddington. Just wanted to touch on a little one today that I'm coming up against a lot at the moment with buyers. So this is a bit of a tip for buying and how to make your offer a little bit more attractive. So the advice around is going to come from people like your broker, the banks, solicitors, etc. And that's valid advice. You hire these people because they're professionals. One thing to consider though is, can you actually work within the boundaries that you're going to set for yourself rather than what they're going to set for you? Example, finance clauses. So the banks are telling everybody that they want to have a 21-day finance clause, right? So the banks will work within reason, any boundary that you give them, right? So the average finance clause that I'm seeing that's still attractive to the sellers is 14 days, because you've got to remember, for the most part, you're probably going to be competing with somebody else for buying, especially at the moment in this market. So if somebody else is listening to their bank who's telling them 21 days and you know that you can get the finance through with your bank in 14 days, and you can, and you have a 14-day clause, your offer is automatically more attractive. The other one is, I'm seeing quite a lot at the moment, is a due diligence clause, which essentially is a very open-ended out clause. So owners know that, everybody knows that. Solicitors are recommending that you do that as a buyer, as having a due diligence clause, and due diligence essentially gives you the option to do whatever searches, council searches, easement searches. You can essentially walk past one day and say you don't like the smell of the place, and you can terminate your contract based on your due diligence clause. So while that's a very good thing for you to have as far as being an open-ended out clause, it's not attractive to the sellers. An offer without a due diligence clause is going to be much more attractive than one with. And let's face it, there are enough outs with the finance clause and the building and pest clause, which are standard with most contracts. If you can do them sooner or even have them removed at all, your offer is going to be much more attractive. But due diligence, that's a contract killer that I'm seeing a lot at the moment, and for the most part, unless it's a development site or something of that nature, you don't need it. You can do without it. So if you must have it, fine, that's all well and good, but understand that it's going to be a less attractive offer to the owners of the property than a contract without that. Anyway, happy to have that discussion with you in private. If you'd like to give me a call, I'd love to have a chat with you about it. Thanks very much. Have a great weekend.